Shut up and sit down.
Perfect.
Okay.
Energy. Well, I'll start. Welcome back to another episode of the Bias Effect Podcast. It's your girl, Nikki.
It's a QJ.
And we're back with another banger. June comebacks, people. June 2025.
We're finally here.
Comebacks. Yeah, we're here. Woo! And, yeah. Like, what else can we say? It's just like, yeah. Every time we think a month is going to be slow or going to be chill, and I'm like, girl, it is just hitting us across the head. But, you know.
I mean, we knew that June was going to be crazy because there's a lot of BTS stuff. And they delivered, so...
Yeah. Exactly.
But we'll get to that. I think we'll do BTS at the end, maybe wrap it up with that, because there's a lot.
We always talk BTS, yeah. We can talk BTS. Oh, yes. So, well, one of the first things that kind of came through was we got a music video for 17 Bad Influence. So, I think for both you and I, we didn't really... The song wasn't really, like, crazy for us when we first listened to it. But, girl...
I know. Yeah, I didn't really, like, love the song when we listened to the album. I just thought it was, like, alright. But, yeah, the music video was, like, crazy. They look insane in the video.
And then I guess... I don't know if I read this somewhere, but, like, that was, like, an explicit version, which wasn't on the album. So, like... So, yeah, so all the carrots were like, excuse me?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so I think that's if I recall correctly, if my data is correct, that is the case, so that would make more sense to bad boy stuff in here.
I did think that there was more. I noticed more swearing when I was like rewatching the music video this week to like prepare. I was like, there's a lot of swearing in this song that I didn't really clock before, but I guess it was just for that.
Just for us. Just for us. Yeah, so I don't know if it was just the music video or they have another version of that single with the release, but yeah, we were like, okay, we should never doubt 17 again.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, they delivered on the video, and there's not really much to say about it, honestly. I feel like Mingy.
Well,
sorry, that's next. I feel like Mingyu really delivered. I don't know what it was about his, like, that trench coat and, like, the wide leg pant look. Like, I was like, whoa, like, model. He looked like a model. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, he is a model, but...
I mean, yeah. Yes, that's right. When he walked in, that super high fashion, like, leather or plasticky, like, I don't know what you want to call that material, but I was like,
I know, I was like, whoa, okay.
And, like, the other guys look good, but I was just like, all your eyes were drawn onto me, and that's it. You're like, okay. Yeah, he's insane. Like, honestly, like, I don't understand.
He's insane.
This
week, actually, that we're recording is Paris Fashion Week, so, like, all these idols are, like, in Paris right now. Obviously, Mingyu's there, and I'm like, he's just, like, slaying every day, and I'm like, he was there. I don't think he's there anymore, but I did see him there a little bit, and I was like, whoa. He's out there.
I mean,
still.
That makes sense, because I kept seeing the V clips for Celine, and so it's Paris Fashion Week. Oh, jeez.
I know,
they're all
everyone's
out there,
and they look
it's insane.
Crazy. Yeah, V's there right now, I think, and just saying. He looks insane.
We talked about it. I mean, it's a little tangent, but he's just wearing jeans and like a polo shirt. I'm like, how the heck do you look?
Oh, V? I know. The polo shirt. I was like, I don't like. What am I supposed to do with this? like it was like hugging his like biceps, and I was like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, and like you said, it's just like a plain ass shirt, and I was like, what's going on? This is crazy.
I know.
And then there's like a clip later, he was like drunk or whatever, and he's just like wearing a wife beater, and I was like, bro, what are you doing?
I know, there was some tea about that too. I saw, so he was with Park Bo-gum.
Yeah.
And then I saw like, Park Bo-gum was like drunk, I guess, and he was trying to like help him or whatever, like, and we're like, oh yeah, B, you're so nice, But then I read in the comments that like apparently Park Bo-gum says he doesn't drink. So everyone's like, why is he drunk?
Oh.
Like, I know. But I was like, I don't know.
Whatever. Let them have fun.
He's in Paris and he's with V. He's just gonna get loose.
Exactly.
But all that to say, idols look amazing. Yeah. No wonder.
Yeah. Anyway,
No
all that
wonder.
to say that Mingyu's a model. He looks incredible. I like the song now, so.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mingyu. You sold us on the song. Okay. But the biggest thing I feel like between us that we were kind of teasing last episodes was Golden Hour Part 3. Girl.
I know.
Ateez, by the way. Ateez. For anyone listening.
Ateez, Golden Hour Part 3. Mini
Girl.
album drop, 5 songs.
I was so sad. I was genuinely disappointed in all of this.
I know. They've since announced that they're gonna release the In Your Fantasy version, which has 8 solos on it. So I'm like, okay, I can maybe reserve judgment a little bit, but
yeah. And I've seen some live concert clips of one of those songs.
I've been avoiding it because I figured that they did that already. So I was like, I'll save it for the CD because it comes out. I think it comes out in like a week or 2 from now, so it'll be out soon.
Okay,
but
we'll talk about it in July comebacks episode, everybody.
Yeah, for now we're just focusing on the 5 original songs.
I'm saying I'm excited for these solos. That's all I have to say. We'll leave it to that. Yes. So, okay. So Lemon Drop was their solo track on it, or it's fine. It's like I think like you said, it kind of grows on you. But again, for me, when I think of like Ateez, like their single tracks or whatever off the albums, it's just they're usually like undeniable bangers. Now I've seen a lot of feedback from people online saying, "Oh, it's the song of the summer." I'm like,
I know.
I guess, but not for me. For me,
not for me.
Right? Not for me. For me, it's more Killing It, girl. Personally,
I was gonna say, well, mine will be later. My song of the summer is coming up later.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought, actually on first watch and first listen, I really didn't like it that much. And I think when, in our episode, we had seen the teaser, and I think you were like, yeah, it seems fine. And I was like, I'm not here. I don't like it. But now, like, yeah, I've heard it a few times. Like, it has grown on me a little. It's on my playlist or whatever. Like, but it's just like you said, like, it's just not the title track I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, we really got spoiled with, like, Ice on My Teeth and stuff like that. That I'm like, it's not quite there.
And like I think if I think of any of their albums, there's usually like one unbelievable complete banger of a song.
Yeah.
And like so if Lemon Drop's their banger, I'm like,
yeah.
That's usually like for me their mid-level track. So yeah, it was just kind of disappointing on that level. It just wasn't what we thought. But hey.
Yeah. The album as a whole was, like, okay. I didn't mind the song Masterpiece, and I thought Castle was alright, but it's, like, more of a slow song. And it kind of reminded me of Enough from Golden Hour Part 2. Like, totally. I kind of realized that this week, where I was like, this sounds kind of like that song, so, like, whatever. And then, like, the 5th song is just a beat, which I was, like, pissed off about. Like, literally pissed about. Like, what the fuck is this? 5 songs and one of them's just a beat? Like... Hello, but now I think I get it now because they added the solo, so it'll be like a beat break and then solos. I'm guessing, but like, as a drop, I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, like again, none of them really stood out to me at all, like except for like Lemon Drop again, but like, and like even we talked about it, but even the comeback looks were like not it, except.
Oh yeah, props to Mingy, okay? He looks incredible in this comeback. This is his comeback.
Whoa, this is his comeback because my god. So I'm glad whoever did it was like, Mingy, we're not gonna you're not gonna show any skin, and it works so good for him.
He's so fit, like in the white t-shirt. I'm like, bro.
Girl. I know, it looks amazing. So basically it's just, again, he's just wearing jeans and a white button down, and you're like, okay. Yeah,
he looks incredible. And, like, the scene in the Lemon Drop video when he, like, lays on the hood of the car, I was like, bro, what are we talking about?
Oh, there's that hilarious meme that you sent when like, you said you bring your car in to get fixed, and this is your mechanic.
Yeah, you're like, this guy doesn't know anything about cars.
Focus on me. Yeah, like, we're all focusing on you. It's okay.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
And he's looking snatched in the concert. I seen one concert thing, and I was like, ugh.
I'm saying, like, any, not just the music video, like, any of his, like, appearances anywhere recently at Yikan has been, like, this unreal, like,
incredible
fit. And I'm like,
incredible.
Okay. And then everyone else was freaking out of Song One's, like, little croppy top situation.
Yeah. I did see a picture of that, too.
Oh, my God. And there was a photo of him, like, coming out of the fucking pool. I was like, girl, what is happening? What is happening? I will say that, again, Lemon Drop, not my favorite, but when I first watched the music video, they did get to the scene where they're, like, all in the pool, and I definitely screamed aloud. So, like, they did get me a bit there.
It is funny, though, that even though it's, like, the pool thing, and, like, almost everyone's shirtless, I think, except for Jungho. Still in...
you know, technically also has, trust me, I was watching, you know, has a tank top on, so, like,
yeah.
And Hongjun as
but I was
well.
like,
I think he has.
Jungho was like fully dressed still.
Yeah, I know.
Still fully top to bottom covered.
Yeah. You can never get any skin from Jungho. He will forever just be. And he keeps the allure up that way. Okay. Yeah. A little PSA for our ab men. I love my ab men, but you need to cover up every once in a while. You can't just keep giving it to us. You know?
Yeah.
It's like the Kai syndrome. So, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited, like you said, for the your fantasy version, because like I saw some clips and woo. Let me just say, everyone. Oh yeah, we can also talk a bit about the controversy where like Yao Sang only had like one or two lines in Lemon Drop, and people were pissed.
Yeah.
Which, justifiably. But now that we know there's like solos, maybe, and I heard a bit of Yao Sang solo, girl.
I'm very interested to hear his actually, just because I guess he, even in general, even when he has more lines, it's still like fairly small parts. So I am curious to see how he carries a whole song.
Oh, I'll keep it till July. But, girl. But yeah, everyone was kind of like outraged that Yao Sang didn't really have any lines, and fans love to do this in any of the K-pop fandoms. They're like analyzing these, like, everyone in the clip. So I guess there was like some kind of promo where the members all sang their lines or something, and like Yao Sang looked so sad. I'm like, guys, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like, we have literally no context for this. So
no context. He could have been tired. He could have had a bad call. He could have had a bad conversation with somebody. He could be in a weird mental headspace. Who freaking knows? It's just like, guys, we can't keep doing this. I kept seeing it with some BTS stuff too. Like, I guess we'll talk about it. But I was like, I can't get ahead of myself. But yeah,
I mean, even the fact of the lines, I'm like, maybe he doesn't like the song. Maybe he was like, I'm not really interested in being on the whole track. Or, like, we literally don't know. And I saw this thing where fans put signs out front of outside of KQ being like, treat Yao Sang better, it's been 7 years, like, you know what I mean? And he's, as far as I know, never addressed it. So, like,
yeah, mind your business.
He's never even been like, it's fine, or yeah, it would be great. Like, he's literally never said anything about it. So, like, maybe he doesn't really care that much.
I think the only thing I saw was, like, someone else speaking on his behalf or something, being like,
yeah,
he said this. You're like, okay, well, that's also not, like, fine.
Whatever.
Anyway, I see it a lot, and I'm like, you guys, we gotta let go. We cannot be this, they can't do anything without, I think we talked about once where there was, an ex-idol that was like, I have to be apparent smiling, like, all the time, or someone's gonna be like, something's wrong with me. It's like, they're human people.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
Golden Hour Part 3. Stay tuned for the extended track.
Yes. Next is Stray Kids, Hollow, their third Japanese mini album. Okay. No, I just, like, honestly, with Stray Kids, sometimes I'm like, how is it possible that they can put together so many banger albums. Like we'll start with Hollow, but Hollow was their single track, and they released a music video. I think I liked it more than you did, probably.
Yeah, I think I like had lower expectations for the album because I was like, Hollow was just like kind of fine to me. It wasn't really like popping off for me. But then when I listened to the album, I was like, what the fuck, this whole album's so good.
So good. But yeah, for Hollow, I liked it. Like, again, it's not like what you expect per se of a banger Stray Kids, but I liked it because I like the lyrics, and I like the sad boy Bang Chan's vision of, not everything, just because they're famous, not everything is good, okay? Let them live their life. But I like the chorus, and I like the dance.
Yeah, the dance is great, and like it's catchy for sure. Like, especially after a few listens, I'm like, yeah, this is like a classic Stray Kids joint.
Yeah, and like to talk about the music video, the flower suits, they look absolutely stunning. I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? It's crazy. Again, they always look so good.
I appreciate Hyunjin's hair growing out now. I like the whatever messy look better than the tight buzz cut.
He looks great.
I know. We'll have thoughts about that in the next episode.
I know. I can't. We have to get. But yeah, I didn't. I've been quite busy, but I was able to listen to most of Hollow, and every single track that came up, I was like, this is a banger. This is great. They're all good songs.
Yeah, I think Parade is my favorite one. That was like the second song on the album. I thought that one was like fire.
It's so good. I was so surprised again. Like, there's only one album I think of Stray Kids where I was like, I didn't really like any. Like, I like one or two songs, so I shouldn't be surprised that I also really enjoyed this album. They can't miss. That's it.
They can't miss.
They can't miss. Somebody say it. Yeah. Any more thoughts on Stray Kids? No. I mean,
I have thoughts on Stray Kids, but I'll save it for the next episode.
We'll save it for the next episode. Yeah, okay, and then we had Onew.
Yeah.
So, Onew came out with, I think his next full album comes out in July, I think, but he released one of his songs.
Yeah,
so it's called Confidence. He's a little weirdo.
I know. Honestly, the song really didn't do much for me.
No, it didn't for me either. And I watched the... I love the guy, but I was like, what the heck am I watching? He's just like this grown-ass child.
Yeah, the childlike whimsy of the video wasn't really like landing for me, and like half the time they showed him, he had like helmet hair, and I was like, this looks bad. Like, this doesn't look good. But then like sometimes he had like the hair pushed back, and I was like, okay, now he looks good, and then I would go back to this like bad hairstyle, and I was like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it didn't do much for me, and I tried to listen to just the song as well, but like it didn't quite hit for me as much as some of his other solo stuff has.
I know, like, I get, each album can have its own like vibe, but I think back to like this vibe, and then like his first solo, like Blue. I'm like, this is like not even like one-to-one, but for sure, try different vibes, but yeah, definitely didn't stand out for me, other than I was like, I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, Onew, but like, come on. I don't know.
Reserve final judgment for the full album, I guess. But.
Yeah. Always reserve judgment. But yeah, that's just our little side note for Onew.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. As we mentioned, we are a Oneus family, and we will always be pushing Oneus. People need to watch and listen to Oneus, because I don't understand. I will never understand how they don't have more of a fan base. So they released their 11th, by the way, 11th mini album, 5X.
Yeah. So they did the music video for X, which we watched together, in person together for the first time ever. Incredible. 10 out of 10.
Like, okay.
They also have a performance music video, which I also watched. It was like basically the same concepts, but like same outfits and all that, same locations basically, but just more dancing. But I was like 10 out of 10, perfect. Loved it. Obsessed. Perfect.
I mean, I don't know. I like it's like it always happens with me with Oneus. I'm like they're great, and no one like even if you look right now on Spotify, this came out I don't know a week ago ish.
Yeah, it came out like June 30th, I think, like the very end of the month.
X only has 140,000 listens on Spotify. What is that? It's like absolute blasphemous. And if you go to Stray Kids, I know that album came out like almost a month ago, but still, like Hollow has like 18 million listens.
Yeah, I know. It was a great album. It had 5 songs as well. Well, one of them was the Korean version of Time Machine, which came out like 2 months ago or something. So that song's cute still.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it a little bit. Still cute song. I liked the song Bad. I thought that was a vibe from that album. And then
it's all vibes.
Yeah. Well, the other 2 I thought were just kind of alright. I don't like Love Me or Loser. I don't like the way that sentence is. Like, it doesn't make sense. Even in the song, they're singing Love Me or Loser. And I'm like, doesn't make sense. I don't understand.
Love Me or Loser. Yeah. You
like, it was just annoying me, and I was like, stop.
Well, you either love me or you're a loser, so what's the problem?
I mean, that's not what they were saying, though. They're saying love me or loser. Period. But anyway, it was a great album. Probably buy it.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I will buy. I'm pretty much at this point. I'm gonna buy like everything Oneus because I'm like I need to give them all the money. Okay.
I was looking up to see how many of their albums are like member versions because I was like, you know, I'm almost gonna buy my Onew versions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we read again with Oneus. That's kind of another curse, quote unquote, of theirs is they had that member that had to leave. So like, if you go buy old stuff, you might get Raven, which I literally first album I ever bought of those was Raven. I was like, cool. It wasn't the photo card at least, but it was like all like the special inserts was like a giant. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
Cool special edition, I guess, for me, my collection, but. Yeah, Oneus for life, and I'm never not gonna listen to them. I'm never not gonna. People must know. But yeah, we can talk about like. People look they look crazy too. They look crazy, like they look so good. That's the other thing. I'm like, why is no one looking at them? They're so handsome, all of them. Xion has purple hair. Has purple hair. He looks great.
Okay, that was him, the purple hair guy. Yeah. I was like, okay, I think I got that. I think I figured them out in this video.
Yes, I know. I find sometimes depending on the angle, Xion and Kanhee can look similar. Especially Kanhee, I find he's quite a chameleon when his hair changes. Like so yeah, I find them hard to distinguish sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, man. They just look great. And
I mean, I obviously have a bias for it, but Onew looked incredible with his blonde, like curly hair. I was like, yes. And then there was like when they're in the car and he's wearing like a headband thing.
Oh yeah.
Like a little diamond headband. I was like, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And my beefcake beefcaking, which is perfect too. Lito looks great too. I always love like when they do like a 90s like plaid flannel look. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah. Then the other thing I when I was watching those videos, they had a behind the scenes for the music video that I wanted to watch, but it didn't have any English subtitles. I was like, bro, like, with that. I know, like, how am I supposed to spread this around if I can't understand what they're saying? Hello?
I know, like we said, there has to be something. Can we, I have to learn fluent Korean.
I know, I'll do the translations.
Exactly, and then I'll go in there, guys. And where's our Korean English speaking fans? We need to get in there. I know, it sucks. That part sucks too. That we can't even get English translations on some of these music videos, on some of their content. It's hard. Like we want you. let us have you.
Yeah, and I tried to watch their show also, Want Us Do It, but like
I know.
It was like dry. Like it was so dry, and like you can tell that they have like no crew. They literally were filming it themselves, and like they're like traveling places, but then they don't have staff there to film them doing the activities. So then they'd cut to like after, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wanted to see what you were doing.
I know they'd be trying, they'd be hustling, but like I don't know if they're just their company doesn't have like a lot of extra money to do all that stuff, but it really sucks to see that part of it too.
Yeah, but great album, great music video, loved it.
Listen to Oneus, listen to them.
Yeah.
I had this thought the other day, and it's so funny to me that we used to call them Oneus. Like I can't even go back to that now.
I was thinking that the other day too. I was like, I wouldn't even say that now. Like I wouldn't even say Oneus anymore. That's so gross. Like it's bad.
I know. And before we were like Oneus. That's nasty. Yeah. I'm like never. It's Oneus. Okay. But yeah, Oneus, everybody. Or if you read it in English, it might read Oneus. Okay, but it's Oneus.
But it's Oneus. Okay.
It's Oneus. Okay. So, the next thing we gotta talk about is some BTS solo releases, okay? Well, and BTS is back, baby.
Yeah, well, let's start with J-Hope, though. Because we're gonna go off a tangent once we start talking about BTS. J-Hope dropped his third single, Killin' It Girl, and it's honestly, that's the song of the summer, okay?
That's the song of the summer.
That is the song of the summer.
Okay, so
obsessed.
yeah, without So, so we first saw the teaser come out, and it was like the beginning of the video where he's just like on the ground. I was like, this is gonna be insane. Yeah. But then it came, and I'm still in shock. Maybe I'm still in shock. But I watched that video, and not only the video, but I actually was really, like, that song, I can't stop listening to it. After it came out, I probably listened to it, like, 7 times in a row, it's the song. It is the song of the summer. Yeah, so J-Hope just shows his abs half the video, and he's never really done that in all of BTS lore. Like, there's even, like, you'll see there's an old video back in the day where he, like, jokingly shows his abs, and it's just like a t-shirt of abs. Yeah. So like this is a slow build of over 12 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was insane.
I don't know. It's like
I feel like when I saw the title for it, like Killin' It Girl, I was like kind of like unsure. I don't know why. Just like the title was kind of throwing me off, and I was like, let's see. But like I should just like literally never doubt J-Hope.
Never doubt.
As soon as it dropped, I was like, this is fucking crazy. And I like both versions. I like the version with Gorilla a lot, but even the like solo version is like really good too.
Yeah, and the dance is so crazy. Like obsessed with I don't know what it is about J-Hope and how he does it, but every time he comes out with, I always want to do his dances. Like I always want to learn it. And I guess the other huge thing about this song too is he's like dancing with a girl, and then they're really close, and the fandom went into. I knew it as soon as I watched the video. I'm like, she's gonna get like death threats and stuff for sure, and so there's a scene where he's topless, and she like touches him, and they get like really close. Some people said they kiss. I don't think they do.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there's like an aerial shot. They're kissing. I'm like, no, I don't. I think that's an angle thing, guys. Chill.
Yeah.
But they were just like, don't fucking touch him. We're like, she's a professional dancer. Yeah. He hired
She's married also, apparently.
She's also married, which of course the fans found. And they're like, oh my god, thank god she's married. Thank god, what are we talking about? She's a professional dancer. She's not like in love with him. I mean. But no, like seriously though, like. Yeah. I mean. Yeah, like she's a professional dancer. He scouted all these dancers apparently. Yeah. He went through Instagram and found them all. So like, yeah, he hired her, and she delivered what he wanted her to do. So like,
he obviously he does like choreography as well. So like, maybe not all of it, but some of it was his idea. Like,
yeah, Yeah, like if we know
it wasn't her idea. She didn't do it. She wasn't like, let me grab on ya.
Exactly.
But then I think maybe you sent it to me after, where like now she's like he did it without her somewhere, and everyone's like, where'd she go? Like, yeah. What the fuck?
I know, and they all know her name and everything now. People just refer to her as her name. They were like, where is she? Like, it's not her. Like, okay, now you care about it if that's her.
Yeah, now suddenly we care.
It's like, because we can't have another woman touching him. It only could be this chosen woman. Like, come on, guys. we cannot keep being like this. It's, like, not okay, basically, in my mind. I'm just like, she's professional, she's a dancer, he's a dancer. They were dancing to a song that was a sexy song. Like, that's the point of the song. He's literally being like, I wanna be with you forever. There's literally a dance move where he licks his hand.
Oh my god, yeah.
Pats the air around where, anyway.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's, what I'm saying, guys. Watch the video. You'll see. So, yeah. And there's, like, I don't know, 45 hip thrusts throughout the whole choreography. So, what are we talking about? You're not going to complain about that now, are you?
Yeah.
Army.
It was really funny to see, because, like, leading from that into, like, BTS Vesta, the day he had, like, 2 shows in Korea, and, like, the first day everyone was there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But the second day, like, no one was there, and that's the day that he was, like, shirtless all day.
Yeah, that's right.
Kept himself modest for, like, his family and his members, and then he was like, okay, everyone's gone.
Right, that's right. So that's right. That was the crazy thing. So that was before June 21st, and we saw our first Yoongi appearance.
I know.
Pretty much. They were all there. They were all there watching J-Hope. And, like you said, he was, like, fully dressed, and then next day he was topless. But, yeah, so that was crazy, too.
Yeah, so the June 13th concert was crazy, because everyone was there. Yoongi was there. I was, like, screaming, crying, throwing up, whatever. But also, Jungkook sang, like, 2 days out of military. Yes. He sang I Wonder and Seven. And then Jin and JK sang the end. They sang Spring Day and Je m'ai vu or whatever. I was like, bro, this guy just left 2 days ago. He's already performing. I like blew my fucking mind. I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, no, I know. Well, it's so funny because if you look at certain clips, there's like moments where you like kind of forgot to sing, and J-Hope was like,
yeah, that was so funny.
So man got up on stage and like,
fully packed stadium.
And he looks amazing, of course.
I know, he looked incredible.
Let's not even talk about it.
I know, but it was so cute to see them like all there at J-Hope's like show. They're like singing and dancing, and like they all did the mic drop, which I called, even though I thought they were gonna do it on stage. But they still did the dance up in the stands. All of them, even Yoongi. I was like, oh my god. That was so cute though. Like I was like dying that day, and I think it was a Friday, and we were working.
Yes.
And, like every like 10 minutes, I was like, oh my god, something's happening. Oh my god, something's happening.
I know. Yeah, that part was rough, but seeing them all just looking so joyful, and I think J-Hope's dad was there or something too.
I think from like now, I feel like I think all their parents might have been there, or like multiple parents. But yeah, there was that one clip of like J-Hope's dad, and he's like hugging everybody and like talking to them, spends time with Yoongi.
It was so sweet, and it was nice too because this was kind of just after V and RM, all of them discharged, right? It was like a couple days, and the way V came off in his live was like, he's like, no bullshit anymore. And then he was like, at this concert, he was like having fun and like goofing around. I was like, my god,
I know.
He's actually fine. He's not like totally milk.
Yeah, he was like, I don't have the like energy to deal with like childish behavior anymore or whatever. And then he spends like the whole concert like goofing, and I was like, okay.
And even at one point, Jin takes his chair away from him, and he like falls over. And, like, he was fine. He wasn't like mad or anything. So like, okay, fine, perfect.
Jin has to like assert his dominance somehow because the boys are big.
With his dorky ass dances. Which
I know. I live for that. Whenever it shows him dancing, I'm like, that's joy. That's pure joy. I love him.
I do love his, but I'm just like, this guy, again, I get where the people say he can't dance, because if that's just his innate dancing, I'm like, girl, but you're still, yeah, it's still cute, it's still awesome, he's so funny. Yeah, they're all together having a good time. Ah!
And then we got Yoongi's reveal of his autism school music for autistic kids school.
Amazing.
Which King.
Yeah.
He's been doing for like secretly for months, teaching kids with autism how to play guitar and stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the other thing. So yeah, June 21st came around, and that's when.
And we were all like, "Where is he?"
Yeah, where is he?
Oh, he was just opening his school. Sorry.
He's just continuing his service to community. Okay. And so yeah, I guess that was kind of the first official photo we saw of him after discharge, was the ceremony of whatever it was, and he his hair is longer. Okay, he's growing his hair out. That's the thing.
I know. I hope it keeps growing. We need August D back. We need D-Day back.
Girl. Oh yeah, and then I think we got like a lot of
so much happened. I'm like, what did even freaking happen? But like, also we had Namjoon was at that art thing, the Samsung art thing, and he was like, he was thriving, doing his fucking art shit, like,
I know,
King, talking about how he wants to open his own gallery. I was like, bro,
live your life, bro.
Yeah,
you've given so much. Do what you want now. But he's also now like some kind of Samsung ambassador too, or something like that, or something.
I think it's like specific to the Samsung
the
like art thing. It's some kind of like digital like art thing with Samsung. I don't really know. I was just there for
see him.
Yeah. I was just there to see him thriving.
I know, it was so nice. And
then there was at first rumors about JK and Jimin filming a show, but it's basically been confirmed that they filmed another season of their show, Are You Sure?, in Switzerland and Taiwan, I think.
Which makes sense why they're gone. Like, that's why we haven't seen a lot of them since the J-Hope concert. But then, what was it like not even that long ago? Like a few days ago? Wow.
Yeah, it was the day that I flew back home, because it was literally in the airport, and
right.
I got a notification in the middle of the airport that BTS was live, and I was like,
yeah, right.
I'm in the airport right now.
That's right. Yeah. So Canada Day. So July 1st. That's right. So July 1st, 2025. Remember it, guys. It's the first time we saw BTS all together in the same room. Yeah, so I had just dropped you off at the airport, and I literally pulled up in my driveway, and I looked at my phone, and I got the notification. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then, like, as I did that, you texted me, like, immediately, and I was like, oh my god, it's happening.
As I saw the BTS thing, but, like, they've been doing lives, like, V's been doing lives, and, like, whatever, so I was like, okay, who is this? And then I opened it, and I was like, whoa, it's all 7 of them. I was like, what is happening? I'm pretty sure I, like, gasped in the airport, too. I'm pretty sure I was like,
there was someone else there that had to be ARMY that knew what was happening.
I was, like, literally looking around, like, is anyone seeing this right now?
Yeah, girl, it was so cute.
Oh no, it was so sweet.
They were just
laughing.
I was
like dying.
They were laughing. They were just and I noticed this too, because this was like the first time we've seen like Yoongi, like Nomad, like fully interacting on camera with them, and like Namjoon could not stop touching him, and I was like, he was like, "You're back." Could not stop touching, which I feel like I mean, I don't like know a lot about but I feel like they must be really close because they're the writers too. I feel like a lot of it.
Yeah, I think they've also known each other the longest, because like Yoongi was like the second person that came in, and like even in other content I've seen where they were like, oh, we've known each other for like X amount more years than like BTS debut or whatever. I think they've known each other since like 2010 or something. So I think they've known each other the longest as well. So it's like,
girl.
I know, I was dying.
And then
Jimin was so cute. It was so funny when he was talking about his like really weird haircut, and he was like, "This is all I can see is my gross hair."
Oh, I know. Jimin makes me so sad though, because I feel like he's so critical of himself. Oh, you're absolutely stunning, and you're so sweet, like all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, they kept talking about it. They kept being like, "Oh, I'm fat," and I'm like, "Stop." Well, they didn't say it like that, but they were like, "I gotta lose weight." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, like I gotta get in shape. I gotta do this. I gotta grow my hair. And I'm like, "You guys are flawless. It's fine. Everyone looks perfect." Like,
I know it bothers me so much, and clearly, it's a high.
Oh my god! I mean, and JK. Sorry.
Girl, I know.
The new tattoo.
Yeah. We'll get there. Okay, I know. I was trying to save him for last because, like, what the hell are we talking about? We'll get there. We'll go member by member, kind of. Cause yeah, Yoongi and both, I think it was Yoongi and Jimin were both like, oh, like, or Jimin was like, oh, I don't have my abs anymore. I'm like, you look fine. Like, you look amazing, actually. So yeah, I noticed like his face is thicker, but again, he looks so healthy to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't. And even like V was like, I had to lose weight, even though his weight was all muscle mass. They're like, no, you have to lose it. So I don't know if that's just like a dumb hype idol thing. I'm like, what are we talking about? These men have sacrificed their youth.
Yeah. They've done enough, okay?
Yeah, you can't just let them be the way they want to be. Now, maybe they genuinely want to lose weight or be more ripped or whatever, but I can imagine it's a very heavy influence.
Yeah, I would assume so.
They think that ARMY won't accept them or whatever. I'm like, girl.
We already saw his abs anyway. Like, we don't need to see Jimin's abs again. It's fine.
Yeah, and I bet you he still has them. They're just not like absolutely defined. You know what I mean? They're probably like the side defined. And even like Yoongi's like, oh, I gotta lose it. I'm like, you've always been break thin. Like, what are you talking about? He still looks very thin. So I'm like, I don't understand. Okay. So then, the other thing, last thing before we move on to JK, okay? I guess everyone's doing their silly analysis thing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like he's got everyone's like he has some like scar on his hand. I'm like, okay.
And he's like, oh, he was so hesitant to show it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's always just been hesitant in live stuff.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like I didn't clock it that way, and also he showed his hands after, so it's not like he was trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Because he literally showed it, so.
And literally, so what if he had a scar? What if he fell? What if he...
Yeah, they were like, he's been through so much. Like, you don't even know what that's from.
You don't know what it's from.
Maybe it's from, like, his guitar playing.
Whatever. Yeah,
like,
we have no idea. No idea. So I have to talk about that, because I cannot stand the analysis and, like, the sympathy for someone that he doesn't even, like, well, we don't even know it. He doesn't talk about it. So, like, just leave him alone. This is why he doesn't want to show anything, because everyone talks about it.
And I was like, let's not be too crazy, because we're barely going to see him anyway, so let's appreciate what we got, okay?
Yeah, exactly. And the last thing about Jimin, apparently he had, like, crooked teeth, which
I saw that too.
Noticed. I never noticed that before, but yeah, it looks like, I don't know if in the military he got it straightened, but I was like, I never noticed.
Everyone was like, oh, he fixed his teeth, boo. I was like, I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, let him live his life. He looks obviously amazing anyway. Okay.
V looked incredible in that live, obviously. J-Hope was like having the time of his life, like laughing so hard all the time.
So hard, falling all over. He was on the far right of the couch or left of the couch.
Yeah.
And he's just he was like never sitting still. He was like
throwing himself around. And then I keep seeing this thing where Jin won't stop reminding them that he was alone for a year. And like he was doing that in the live too, where he was like, I was by myself for the year. And he's like telling them like, you don't know what the real world is like and all this stuff.
That's so funny. He's so funny. I love him.
Yeah.
Okay. Jungkook. What the fuck? What the
Girl.
fuck? Girl. Okay. So I didn't see it. I guess his lip ring is back in.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Lip ring is back. Yes.
Yes. And he's got another
chest tattoo.
And potentially he's got his bare arm covered, or not covered, but something going on. on his other arm, which
so people were like
whoa.
zooming in, taking like screenshots, and like you can definitely see the chest one. There's definitely a tattoo
there's
there.
Something there.
And then people were showing under the sleeve on his like army arm or whatever, like whatever that weird old thing was where he said he was never gonna get a tattoo on that side, keep it bare for army. Apparently, maybe there's a tattoo there now, because I mean I could see it too, so. I
saw, but you know, you never know because these pixels and everything.
Yeah, like the quality wasn't great, but I was like, I think I can see that. I'm here for it.
I know.
I'm here for
it. I mean, you know us. We're tattoo girlies. I'll always take tattoos. But that's kind of nuts if he did do it only because of like that promise he made Army.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So I guess he made some promise like a long time ago where he would only do the taboo stuff on the one side and like keep the other side clean for whatever.
Army.
But I've also seen him talk a lot where he's like, basically like, it's your life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do what you want kind of thing. So I'm like not surprised that he would eventually just do, if that's what he wants to do, that he would just do it and be like, well, it's my life, so.
And we're Army, and we're pro-tattoo Army, so.
Yeah, so like I'm here for it, I'm ready. Give me the tank top shot, I need to see all of it.
Yeah, yes.
I need to see it.
Yes.
He can give me the shirtless one. Abs out, shirtless, tattoos. Let's see that.
Yeah, because he wasn't complaining about his weight in that, so he's ready to go.
But he was like working out with V and stuff before.
True,
anyway,
that's true.
So he's ready. He's in shape. Let's see. Show us the goods.
And he also kind of has that like annoying like middle part hair right now, which it's always gonna look amazing, whatever. But I don't know what to do with Jungkook right now. What are you talking about? And he's like the youngest too, right? So he's like what, 28 now or something, 27, 28, something like that. No,
yeah, I think 28, like in our age, whatever.
Right.
It's so 97, like, so yeah. 28.
Whatever that math is.
For us.
So like 28 and he's free to do whatever he wants. Like, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't have military anymore. He can do it. And apparently he's like coming out with solo work soon. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. They confirmed in that OT7 live that they're come back. They're starting work on their album in July. Full album.
Oh right.
And they're gonna plan to release it next spring.
And then
a world tour.
BTS. Yeah, we're going.
But yeah, I wonder, like, I guess maybe because there was all those rumors about JK doing his own like tour in the fall. So I wonder if he has to release another album before he does a full tour, because he only really has like 10 songs, not enough for a whole show. Bangers. I mean, yeah. But I would imagine that he would do that, like he would release another album first.
Well, I mean, like as we saw, like we'll briefly touch that Jim was on tour, and we've seen some of his stuff. He was doing a lot of BTS stuff too, though.
Yeah, but Jin also has 2 albums, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, I guess. Either way, I would assume that JK is going to release an album. If those rumors are true that he's going on tour, I would assume we'll get another album, and then he'll go on tour.
Girl.
And then BTS.
I don't even know what we're going to do.
I know. Well, because we've been watching the J-Hope tour, and now we've been watching the Jin tour, and Jin's tour is like so crazy, or like, I don't know, he's like, I don't even know what he's doing. It's like so like interactive. He's like karaoke and like ponchos. I don't know.
It's like so unique. It's so unique to him too, which is nice because I keep seeing memes being people running away at Jin concerts because he keeps going up to like fans to like sing. I'm like no. And then he had a wild outfit for one of the shows that we were watching, where his pants were not fitting right.
Oh my god, yeah.
So he has this cowboy outfit for Rope It, and I don't know which leg of the tour, but we were watching live footage. We're like, hey, this is something crazy is happening with these pants. Where, let's just say his junk area looked crazy, and also his nothing ass was on display. Like
there was a lot of emphasis in the like downstairs region that we were like, whoa, what are we talking about here?
It just looked wrong, like not the right fit. It was so
But he was thriving, he was having a great time, and all the members went to his show too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So sweet. Oh, they're all together, loving their life.
Yeah, it's back. And in the live, I guess V was like, from now on, we're gonna put a lot of effort into coming live together and separately, and like showing ourselves a lot. And everyone was like, yeah. So, the lives are coming.
Well, I think in that live too, V did spoil something too, because I think everyone was like panicking when he said something. I forgot what it was.
Oh, I think it was something like, because they were talking about that album and how they're gonna like travel together basically, and he's like, oh, did you say we're gonna work on it in America? And they were like, no, but we are. So I was like, is that really like a spoiler? Like, I don't care where they work on it personally, as long as they're working on it.
Maybe it's because
maybe they don't want people to know that they're where they'll be.
That's true, or features, or maybe special producers, or like content they'll shoot in LA. Who knows?
But basically, I think RM was basically saying because Jin's on tour that they would kind of just like follow him around sometime, like go like as like a moving like song camp type thing or whatever. So I mean, hopefully that means that they're gonna film some stuff together.
I mean, how can I not?
Like official content, that would be great.
Run BTS.
I know, like the View always is constantly bringing up Bon Voyage. Like he's like, oh, I want to do Bon Voyage again. Like still, even like in that live, I think he even mentioned it. So I was like, I mean,
what was Bon Voyage?
It's just like a kind of like a travel show that they did. They did like a few seasons. They just go somewhere and like basically relax. Just watching them like chill and eat and hang
is that
out
where
or
we
whatever.
get the iconic footage of Jimin's bedhead where he's like?
Probably.
That's so funny. I love that one.
But yeah, he's like always bringing it up. So I'm like, well, if you're already traveling together to make an album, you can just film some of it and release it. It's fine.
That's perfect. I mean, what else is there to say?
I know, that was June.
June was insane bonkers.
Yeah.
So much happened. And
we don't have a lot lined up for July, honestly. Like in terms of comebacks, I haven't really seen a lot of stuff, but
keep you updated.
We will still have something to talk about because Jackson album coming.
Yeah, you could talk for like 45 minutes on that.
Easily. My man.
Your man. Oh, but I think that about wraps up the June comebacks. Let us know in the comments down below. What was your favorite June comeback?
Where were you when OT7 went live? I also love that meme that's like, I'm glad I didn't overreact. And it was like thousands of printouts of that. It's like, good thing I didn't overreact to this. I was like, that's so true, though.
So funny. I know. It is a cute photo of them all together, too. But
anyway, stay tuned for the next episode.
Well, we'll talk about more June adventures. Personal adventures. And we'll catch you on the flip.
Bye.
Bye.